is back in action, fact not fashion. Most y'all internet has-beens, more like commercials with whack acting. From commercial to action, I'm laughing back up to laughing. I spit man, God, civilization, John G. Jackson, like a Gatlin, the last dragon. Cosmic memory of an Atlantean. E3 technology is who I am in skin. Walking the landmass is Atlas. Some say I'm batshit crazy, but that's the masses for you. Can you blame the people? Most been trained to be feeble, tame sheeple by the evil who means to keep you cashless in the fastest society. Where the vax and the mass are the blame for the dying street. You the root race, they medieval. Eat the cheap food they feed you or read through these fools. Restorer or rebel. Can't play God unless acquainted with the devil. Polarity you choose, acquainted with its level. Frequency, distance is an illusion. So please unveil the confusion. Look beyond the shadow of the late or hollow years. See the far and distant lands where tomorrow appears. Put it in perspective. Decision of each being the latest, most accurate vision of peace, where each one teach one to reach one, freeze one from under the trees and the stump of the impeached one. Remember, all skin folk are not kinfolk. While I hold a sword in my left hand, I write a pen to pen quotes. Word to see Lord L. I'ma be more hell to these foreigners till they leave our air, land, and seashore and sell their asses right back across that agua. Screw y'all's dishonorable dogma. Something proper with no lube. The past 25 years I've been the son of solitude. The oil that fuse my chakras is cruel. Love my people towards the evils. I'm heartless and rude. Firstborn of Inkle, the dawn of the twinkle. Twinkle little star, I got Brian I could think to. I blink through a wrinkle in time with Van Winkle and rhyme. And my shit stink too to link you to source. Yes, you rather have AI sink you. I not only know the ledge, I'm on the brink too. They wanna extinct you, your essence is viable. Crimes against humanity, your oppressors liable. They try to write on my recital, yet my presence vital as the session's title. Welcome to the seventh cycle. The heart of man is as the sun. The reception order for the divine ray of spiritual intuition descended unto man. The brain of man is as the moon, the source of human intellect. The body of man is the earthly vehicle. Let the sun impregnate the moon, or let the spiritual fire prompt the human intellect. And let the result fructify in the womb of a purified body. And you will develop the son of the sun, the quintessence, the stone of the wise, true wisdom, and perfect happiness. I teach you up. The human heart cries out for help. The human soul implores us for deliverance. But we do not hear their cries, for we neither hear nor understand. But the man who hears and understands we call crazy and flee from him. This is a call to my ancestors. Rid the land of damn settlers. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Whether we feeling immense pressure. Some store each clan better. Plant and the devil to stand the weather. It's a must we band together. Put that on Abraham and Esther. From Castilians to conquistadors. Iberians and traitorous Moors. Didn't arrive as friends to us, whether as slavers, invaders, or disguised traders. Missionaries, Islamic Christians with dictionaries. No mutual goal to coexist. Those warships in our tributaries. Military tactics to test shores. Foreigners have no respect for treaties and oath. I expect more from those who want to conquest except war. They didn't bring women during the invasions. The minds were on rape, miscegenations, the spread of mis and disinformation, which manufactured the miseducation of the soul. Carter G. Washington, Robert Taylor Holmes, Marcy and Brooklyn, projects and hoods when we were pushed in Cali to Florida. Hardly cushion. It's like the terrorists, never ending shipment of American Indians from Belize to the Caribbean. Gives I shot the sheriff meeting. Shut my field can be read, no book. Flows in my veins were prepared with no hook. Behind the back pass with flair, no look. This beef is rare, get fed, no cook. We're peaceful people, they call us animals. Truth of the matter, they were cannibals. Practice unclean religious rites. Evidence tangible, check the annals. I bring heat, this beast flammable. Feel free to critique this cannical. If your brain's deeply manical, release or get treated damnable. You speak Hannibal, I talk black hole. Fighting the line, now the chief's back will bulk that's big muscle drip. Up to tussle with Uncle Sam, big brother and his clique. I put that on Abraham and Esther. It's a must, we band together. Plant and the devil to stand the weather. Sound strong, each clan better. Whether we feeling the man's pressure. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Rid the land of damn settlers. This is a call to my ancestors. Based on real life. It's nothing like the old school. High vibrations is what it feels like. It's nothing like the old school. This goes way back before I was knee deep out in them streets, ganging it, prison and all crazy mess. This is what really makes me me, y'all, at its core. So check it out. I arrived in 1970, August 14th, to be precise. Eldest son, firstborn of 5, alive as the Christ. Had sunny days, just like I had spooky nights, which accounts for my old lows and my newly heights. Childhood, not of the norm. Excellence, how I perform. Deep down, I was bad, that's why now I bring the storm. Memorize Psalms and other passages of scriptures after learning the Quran to fend off the jinn's whispers. It was like my mother and father tried to hide us from the Pontius Pilates, Kiheras, and other outsiders. No celebrating holidays, kept away from ungodly ways of playing games, calling names the cost of what folly pays. I'm saying you wouldn't believe such discipline, wishing to make friends with the neighborhood children. But it was like wish again from early on was taught I was different, not better, just gifted. There's a big difference. Had telescopes, microscopes, chemistry sets, books, maps, paints, carpentry tools, wrote poems not yet known as raps. Learned alphabets and mathematics from my mama. Learned meditation and martial arts from my father. Watch my uncles create music, show I beat drums, play keyboards with my dad, the guitar he strummed. Didn't consume pork nor beef. I would eat plums, not knowing this was part of who I would become. True story. This is based on real life. It's before all the jail feel nice. The genius within me, the angel of light. High vibrations, it's what it feels like. True story. This is based on real life. This before all the jail feel nice. The genius within me, the angel of life. High vibrations, now around it feels like 1982 was no longer separated from the outside world off the porch. Yeah, I made it. First noticed her standing in my b-boy stance. Left at the chance and began to break dance on wooden floors. I got sore from the workout. It was me, Chili T, my man Shabazz, Muhammad, and Phil G. When I met her on 93rd, next Jeffrey Manor, master of all crews, was written on my banner. The manner of my approach. Yo, I rocked her. World with backspins, atomic flares, and helicopters, hella proper. Guys who were awesome, tried to get fresh. Up at Basel and on commercial, attempted to test our bus moves on linoleum. Loved her on cardboard, rocked it off on concrete with combinations I had stored. Poured my heart into her around the time I met Dula, Yusuf, Rashid, Stony Island Park, CVS, School, the battleground, found passion. Another element turned my heart into graffiti, evidence of being present. Taggers united together, network of writers who most times put all-nighters. True riders, 1987, we were kings of the line. Won the epic war with Sass on the dead run. My guys, Dickie, Tron, advanced plain sound advantage. I do this for you and the true TUT clan is the bandits. True story, it's based on real life. This before all the jail feel nice. The genius within me, the angel of light. High vibrations, that's what it feels like. True story, based on real life. This before all the jail feel nice. The genius within me, the angel of life. High vibrations is what it feels like. Let's clear this what's up? I am the great matriarchs, give to America, rare, uncut, sun complected yet, deemed wretched of the earth. Though my old blood's possession, something shed the most rejected, nevertheless, check the record of my birth. Never read a book for knowledge of myself, the silence I felt, not from wildness of wealth, but from rawness of my breath. I received meditatively, my mother and father educated me, I on the faith creatively. I've walked through a few schools of thought that truth is all. It has no cause, yet they call it everything. Falsehood is no, yet the manifest of right. Once in darkness comes to light. These words Timothy didn't write. That didn't quite shit well with a gang of y'all. When it comes to fiction, hell, truth is stranger, y'all. I came to y'all to bring the fault of a government that's been de facto and the enemy of so-called black folks. I'm mixed with being realistic and a mystic. How's it we've allowed this shit from go defiant out, cryptic, y'all. Complicit in spirit with the metaverse, metaphysics also makes me America's curse. I'm not.
It's Monday. I know some of you are probably slaving. I mean, working. So you don't have to hang around. I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm gonna give it another 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes before I go on. We're gonna beat back to stupid. That's all I'm saying to that.
With men or women, I'm defending my household from those who are pretending, garbed and skinned the same as us, shaking up the same name as us. Who attempt.
Oh, in case you weren't aware, somebody shared that with the guys walking in hills. What the is that? So I said, well, let's just have a look. And what you see is a lot of cowardly costume characters. Now, in the world you live in, you have taking it on because of Hollywood. It's predictive programming, knowing that you would carry on a certain way. And then certain gang members and knuckleheads who will sit there and fight and run. They never show you the other side of the story because the whole thing is to criminalize everybody. Because there are a lot of bad cops who get done and you never hear about it because you never get their background. And quality immunity, are y'all aware what quality immunity means? It doesn't mean they have it every time. It means that if you are found innocent and they come across and do it again, they have no immunity. They can be prosecuted and everything. The problem is you have a system of cooperators. You have kangaroo courts, fake ass judges who are nothing but more than magistrates. And the fact that you don't know to ask, is this civil or is this criminal? To go in there to say, well, because it's all about funds. It's all about money. And so when you learn that, you got to excuse me, because I just got out the shower and everything and I had to go out there and dump some stuff. You know, y'all don't know this. How many of y'all study law? Their law. There's no organization to it. It's all criminal. But hey, who am I? You know, to be sitting around in New York and rest bars where nobody else was, where it was nothing but police, district attorneys and lawyers and people who are up and coming who are kind of looked at and shunned upon, working deals on how they're going to make money off of you idiots who don't know how to get it together. I just commented on this old punk ass crip nigga over in New York, over in California, who think would have grown up and moved beyond that, talking about the Bloods putting in work. Like, nobody want to hear no more prison and street politics. Gang, we don't want to hear no more of that garbage. Nobody wants to hear that shit no more. And some people have come at me like, yeah, but you crip. Nigga, I was jumped in by two of my homies who wanted to make it official because some cats wanted to do me in, right? Not knowing that I was strapped in Camden, New Jersey, that I'm well known and I know my environments, but I hadn't accepted who I was. If that would have been the case, would never been no problem. You know, two of my homies, people I love that. And if any of y'all from Jersey or maybe Brooklyn, like back in the 70s and 80s, Delaware, Philly, Pennsylvania, we ain't talking about this new age punk shit. You know how we used to box, you would think we were fighting, and it sounded like M80s and concrete, iron balls hitting. We're talking about sometimes people losing teeth, and we're talking about play boxing. We're not talking about fighting like we're trying to do each other in. We're talking about play boxing. The way we used to play box, you swore, even the police used to be like, stand back, they play boxing, don't get involved. Back then, with those of us who could box and everything else. So when my boys jumped me in to be a crip, I was around, my uncle, he would tell you, I was always around Bloods. Because, see, the original Bloods are older than the fake-ass Bloods in California. See, our people from Vietnam, they became Bloods doing war and wore white neckerchiefs. And wore one pants leg up signifying the Masonic order. Somebody want to challenge me on that shit? I go deeper. My father was involved. My uncle was the 33rd. He been dead well over 10, 20 years. All right? All right? Because I'm tired of this little Hollywood narrative, motherfuckers running around killing each other with their stupid ass. Now, why did I put that there with Rick Ross' punk ass? I wanted to play it, but I don't want to get no copyright on that bitch ass nigga building his $1.something billion bunker. Now they're confirming over 28, as well over 2,800 of them motherfuckers building, and you motherfuckers too dumb to get your ass out of hot. I'm worried about my son. I'm worried about my daughter. I'm worried about my boyfriend. I'm worried about my girlfriend. Motherfucker, listen to me. Y'all could be somewhere 5,000 to 6,000 feet up. You could have already been built underground. It don't take long. You could have already had things done, putting all your mind together, but I'm not going to say no more, because on here, that's exposing too much. And I thought that y'all, that's the problem. I can't think for you. I had this preoccupation that you motherfuckers would see things different. Y'all are still contagion to this predicament of predictive programming, controlled chaos. You motherfuckers can't snap up out of it. Anywho, Rick Ross, I guess some of y'all know I got D1 right here. I can't play it because it will get copyright. I like D1's little religious music and shit. I like him. I like the way he comes across. So somebody shared it to me. I don't watch Sway in the fucking morning. You know, I know all them niggas. Not firsthand like it used to be. I was younger. You know what I'm saying? When they were coming up. I used to always be down there, Park, 301, well, whatever the fuck it is. My aunt hang out. Used to go, hell, she's hung out with all those cats. My cousin, my brothers, all of them. You know, what's the name from the Fugees? You know, Chinese bought his ass, punk ass nigga. Well, we got a lot of them back home. I got relatives though. That's the difference. And I know the Muslims ones who didn't tolerate the Chinese government. I'm not going to say nothing else, because in Florida and places like that, they were killing those government those spies, and they were carving them and chopping them up and serving them. It's not that they wanted to serve them to us, but they were serving them to our people in the community. Yeah, they would kill them. They would find out they was a spy for China, and they'd kill them, and they chopped their asses up, and they would serve them down in Duval, Clay County. Y'all don't know Chicago. Yes, the Chinese here who can't stand China, especially they would chop the spies up, get rid of the women, the men. It didn't matter. And they would chop them up, and they would feed them to the pigs, to the dogs. They feed them to you. You would wonder, what kind of beef fried rice is it? Y'all didn't know. We're talking about the 70s and 80s, niggas. Maybe even the 90s. Okay? So it's punk ass niggas. So somebody should Sway in the morning, and D1 talking about these niggas. And he named a bunch of them. I don't get into this politics because I ain't with the shit. I know ex-gang members who are about some positive shit, got land, building homes. There's even one, I can't mention his name, he built small homes, and you know, the government, the fake-ass government wanted to get rid of it, but now they give them shit to people over here. When y'all remember Biden and Trump running, he was saying there's over 11,000. Those are people who were born here who actually served in the military stuff that was sent back across the border, which had nothing to do with Trump. That was the politics of this fake-ass government. Who controls ICE? See, this is the game that these fake Jews in positions over here, all right? And y'all don't want to hear it, but you're going to hear it today, all right? So he mentioned these motherfuckers, and that's the shit that happened. Go look for the fucking video. You think I'm making it up? I was just researching certain names in the music industry. I don't give a fuck about Levine, and all them sons of bitches because they bastards. They the ones, they done ran up in niggas, and niggas done sucked on there, and they done the vice versa. I don't care. They're dead to me, okay? You the motherfuckers that keep them with keep their energy going. But this punk nigga, right? I guess he snapped back at D1 and mentioned him. He didn't really even throw Rick Ross under the bus or nothing. But the fact is, their music, they've been glamorizing, booty popping, coochie snapping, papping, shooting each other. I'm gonna get a body, murk. You think I got any empathy for any of these motherfuckers that got shot down and gunned down in Chicago or anywhere else because they was pushing that shit? I don't have no empathy or sympathy for them. I told you I'm a very dark fucking person, but you individual. Anyway, you don't need to worry about that. I know what love is, and y'all don't. And you don't even have appreciation to know how to manage fucking love. So goofy ass marionette puppet niggas like Rick Ross, Jay-Z punk ass. Now you talking about he a Satan, where he ain't a Satan nothing. He ain't shit. This goofy ass bitch Beyonce, because they're working with magic they're working with some magic, we're gonna use that term, that has some potential. but they're fucked up. They don't know how it really works. Okay? See, that's like in Louisiana. All them people, and some of you motherfuckers really swear by it because you've been groomed like the motherfuckers who think they're Jews in Palestine. You don't wear white when you're performing magic. I don't give a fuck what magic you're performing. And you don't wear black. You wear fucking blue and green, you stupid motherfuckers. Somebody want to challenge me on that? You think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? I'm all about knowing. I don't have this belief factor. So this motherfucker goes on his little rant about him. All them niggas, 50 Cent, every one of them bitches. All them motherfuckers. There's a whole lot of folk in the grave because of these punk motherfuckers manipulated, as I stated, and you've seen hundreds of ex-rappers and MCs, some unalive, some still here, who have said that this was an agenda. You had a motherfucker that lost his voice down with motherfucking Death Row. You know what I'm talking about. Motherfucker rap his ass off better than most of them niggas right there who let you know about a certain meeting with Levine and all, Levine or whatever the fuck you want to call that nigga's name, punk ass motherfucker. Eminem was a racist motherfucker. He still got old school lyrics talking about niggas. But you see all these fake, Dr. Dre probably got sucked his dick. Who knows? All them motherfuckers pushed this shit because they went from school, because you see motherfuckers got investments, even some churches did. You know that, right? Then the churches started removing their investments in the prison system. Oh, y'all don't know shit, do you? So anyway, these motherfuckers have been part of it. And when you have the 808 dropping, it's already proven it can make motherfuckers fight with a certain chemical in the air, which is in the water, dumbasses. Then you have the 440 since 1939, bitch, agreed upon. That fucks you up with your natural signals as they further bring this dilemma and this chaotic disorganization on your maternal, the matriarch part, the maternal part of you, your existence, and the men, your patriarch reality of protection. Fucks with your hormones and your atoms, your atomic structure and all that for those who get into those words. I hate this fucking language. All right? So these motherfuckers run around and you see it on 24/7 and you can't make headway of it. Man, fuck a Rick Ross. Fuck all them faggots. Then you got a nigga acting like he's Jamaican. He ain't. Busta Rhymes ain't Jamaican as shit. That's what leader of the new school got rid of his ass because the nigga made the pact with the devil. You punk motherfuckers, a fake one. There's many of them. For those who believe in the term devil, fuck a leprechaun or a fucking unicorn could be a fucking devil. You dumb motherfuckers don't have a clue. Anyway, right? Every one of these motherfuckers is shit. Now, I follow certain people who I adore. I like them. There's some people who are just very, very dark. Then you have some people who are full of light. And I watch them. And it's like they're at the crossroad. You know what it's like when you've been inundated with a whole lot of garbage? And you're not even aware that you have to make a decision. Make your mind up is the word. And they're starting to realize it. But some people, even though they say it, are eventful and unhelpful. Do you know what I mean by eventful? Eventually, they're going to do something dumb again. It's just part of their prerogative. They have a choice, but you think Ed Gein, when he cut off his first to make his bodysuit and then wore the little mask of the lady he shouldn't have killed, and the flesh that he consumed, do you think after the first one he did, he was going to stop? The nigga was already doing weird shit with squirrels and raccoons and stuff. You think Bundy was going to stop wearing that fake cask? You know what I mean? My Volkswagen in California, where the air has been polluted and detoxified with all kind of chemicals, but also the soil has been perverted. You got young cats right now looking at certain fights on fake ass, you know who, Gujar, world star hip hop. You need to look at who made that, right? Who live in a place living better, and the moment they see people ganging, the first thing they do is they remember all the little goofy perversions of the hand signals. And they talk as if bragging, like in a bragging kind of way, as if it's a good thing. Like, yeah, I'm from Pasadena, and that's what it is. Hey, no niggas was still in Pasadena, blah, blah, blah. It's the stupidest, the mindless, most incoherent, consistent, flagrant, broken ass shit. Yeah. And you got police officers in California making $400,000, $500,000 a year. What the fuck? Public service serving my ass. That's because them motherfuckers is, and I can say this. That's because them motherfuckers is all working on a whole lot of weird shit going on. Sure, missing a whole lot of shit. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to fucking, I don't want you to believe shit I'm saying. Follow the breadcrumbs. You've got sheriffs, deputy sheriffs, in the parks, in the woods, and they do it all over the place. Up here in the mountains, the motherfucking bad guys, the ones who've been conditioned, they're sitting up there with spotters and scopes, training targets on the so-called American citizens. You think I'm joking? The worst mistake they ever made was coming against me. There's no great I ams. I already told you that. But there are some things in this world, I keep telling you, are different. They're unaware of a whole lot of it. A lot of people believe they got the fight in them. Our people got more fight than any fucking body. But you're too ignorant because you're focused in the wrong directions, all on yourselves. You're not becoming lawyers. You're not getting into medicine. You're not doing the things that was normal for you, for you. But you want drama all the time. I'm not here. All right. That's why I threw a slide at y'all, a little dark humor saying, hope you enjoyed the entertainment. See how motherfucking brazenly dumb some of you are. This is what I do. And then none of you are going to do a goddamn thing about it. Fuck you think you're capable? Listen to me. I came to get y'all to walk beside me. To allow you to ascend, to elevate a little bit. Because niggas, y'all have been raised to a level of fucking that is, and you still ain't getting it. Oh, somebody. See this. Somebody donated. I didn't even notice. I woke up because I was gonna go to the park this morning. I had 2.5 cups of wine. It was delicious. Hey, if you want to buy me some organic wine, mail it to me. I don't care if you want to buy them books. And then I'll chip in the extra $20 among the half of what I pay. Let's say if maybe tomorrow or I might want to buy this one book for $300. Let's say I take 150. What I'll do is I'll take 125. I'll pay the other 175 and the shipping and everything. And that will be for the bottle of wine that you want to send me organic. I love wine. I got plenty, but I just love it. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. And the niggas walking in the shoes, watch the video and pay attention. Those are fucking police. Couple of them motherfuckers kind of walking kind of good in that shit. See, in New York, man, when I was there, you didn't walk in hills. That was the last thing, because some of them motherfucking Jamaicans, them Puerto Ricans would fuck you up. But man, listen here. And sometimes we had to tell them, don't be beating on these people like that, man. A lot of people that's in the police department, a lot of them niggas are gay. Don't get it twisted. They will fuck you up. But I need you to understand how easy it is for them to fulfill the agenda. It's a perversion, man. Remember I was telling you about the 2 Army motherfucking officers wearing the dog mask who are lovers? You ain't got to believe me, man. So, Toya Panic. Appreciate it, beloved sister. I hope you're a sister if I got it right. It says Toya. Toya. I remember Toya when I was growing up, and that was a female's name. I made a couple mistakes with a couple of individuals who I should have known better, but It happens when you get into languages and stuff like I am into. Appreciate that donation. But anyway, that's the reason why I put that there. All right. I don't want to hear no religious shit and this and another. I want you to see things for what they are. You got to look beyond your perception and how you see things. I'm not sitting here cursing or anything. They've already done that. I have nothing to do there. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing. The fact of the matter, they always say there's some kind of cause. Everybody running for breast cancer awareness. I did it. Wearing the black and pink ribbons and all that kind of stuff. And I used to sit there because I'm an artist saying, y'all know pink is masculine and blue is feminine. Boy, them people used to go crazy on me. I said, all right. Now everybody's learning the truth. They realize pink is masculine and blue is the feminine. But in the music industry, they perverted it because the guys wearing the pink are the tops and the boys wearing the blue are the bottom. I mean, I lived and I learned a lot from and overseas, and I can't talk to y'all about what I learned in Edinburgh, Scotland with the 90, 87, 85. That has to be in person. I cannot share that on here. And that's the only time I'm going to say that. If you forget, oh, fucking well. You dig what I'm saying? And some people, I've actually had people who come over here, Ricky Carlisle, people who I served with, who are in a bad kind of way, because AFFF, CCCP, corrosion, CPC, corrosion preventative compound, AFFF, and a number of other chemicals that we utilize have fucked a lot of my people up. Some of my people have recently passed, who I served with. The anthrax pill, we didn't get the shot. We took a pill. It messed us all up. I'm just a little different. Everybody says, wow, Red, I remember when you went and did that. You came back looking like a ghost. See, you really want to believe in the world you are in, but you want to ostracize yourself from other possibilities when you really don't even know that much of the information that's privy to you. A lot of you haven't had an awakening. There's only a few, you could tell. And some of them were great teachers in the past. Some of them were oracles, as per se. And you see them. You see Kiramil, Jamil Shamsi, 38 years as an officer in the Army. There's a reason. And it's not for the bubonic plague. You have Drop 432, 432, who was a teacher. It was always meant. See, there's people who were meant, even those in that verse. Dane Calloway. You don't have talents for no reason. And most people that went after him are the ones that he woke the fuck up. Most people want to admit things because we get these fake egos. Well, I don't. Y'all get these fake egos. And so what I do, I've been helping and assisting people to realize that they must destroy them. Was nobody talking about targeting? I did the research. People remember me. Man, I remember you saying that word in Nishuane, painting that big mural on the wall. And everybody was wondering what it was. We see the old world and we could see the fictional world, but what was the Jetson world about? I didn't watch no Jetsons and the cartoons and shit. I said that was targery. Man, I used to get my ass whooped. From Nishuane, I went to Mount Hebron. From Mount Hebron, I went to Montclair High School. And a few other places. Because I was always getting in trouble. Not for creating problems, not for bullying. I was a fighter. No, because I was saying things that weren't supposed to. When I said to y'all, targery was still being taught. What was being taught to the new generation that would be the Masons and all that in the early 1900s. People said I was crazy. I've been saying this shit for a long time. All of a sudden, now you see Peliskins, they're disrespectful. They don't like, they come over here and see shit, and then they run the fuck over and do a video because it's easy to pull all the information. It's not complicated. I got tons of books. Y'all saw 12 targery books on targery I showed you, and some of them old, over 10, 20 years old. But people still think it's a game. And targery is a slight. It's a slang. People still having a hard time when I say this wasn't America. We didn't name nothing. It was Atadale. It's based on Atlantis and everything else. But people said that's crazy because you got these little goofy niggas growing up, part of gangs, and they get in the secret societies and they emerald tablets and all this, and they think they know what the fuck they're talking about. And they have absolutely no clue other than a fake ass ego and a chip on their shoulder that they don't know what the fuck it's for. People on here know I've been in movies. They know I was a Twin City breakdancer. They know I was in B Street and this, that. That shit don't mean shit to me. Because I have people always talking about, damn, motherfuckers don't know who you are. I don't want them to know who the fuck. I want them to walk with me so they can know who the fuck they are. I've been afforded to do a lot of fucking things in this little fictional world they created. And I got to see the perverse part. I got to partake in selling drugs, you know, in high school, hell, middle school. You know, you got all these war fighters who go to war. Never saw no death, maybe a grandma, somebody at home, maybe. I saw nothing but death growing up. Chopped up bodies, the whole splang, poking on shit, like that little movie with the kids and the pops and the stenches all in your fucking beard, your hair, and I ain't have beards and shit, and all that shit. Mama whooping your ass, bathing your tomato and rubbing your ass down with castor oil and mayonnaise, trying to get the stench off your ass. And we ain't talking about motherfucking skunks. That was a delicacy. See, you motherfuckers think you know something, but you don't know shit. And then when something comes along and it was meant to be, you deny. Your world of fiction is more, it's about entertainment. Rick Ross and all them bastards were part of the agenda to sway and destroy you. But most of you didn't, not all of you, majority of you capitulated. Not, I would say you here didn't capitulate. And you saw it. Okay? I gotta get these fucking words right. And the reality is, they're still sexy red and all this other stuff, and booty hole brown. What the fuck? And you look at the people with the tattoos on his face. I just saw the picture with the big, what's his name? I don't know, what's that motherfucker's name with the cross on his forehead and, 6ix9ine. He was all about bringing that shit to the surface. And some people sit there and go, no, we all shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear none of that goofy shit. You know those women in the Aniwa Nation in the Fijis who had them tattoos? That was based on a couple centuries ago. Those were slaves. They were wards to the motherfucking tribes. But then when they started flipping them over from the Negroid to the Asian, this new Asian, because the Chinese you see there in that land, those are not the original people. Those were Negroes and Caucasoid people in that land. Prove me wrong. Prove me fucking wrong. Well, I already told you the name of the land. I was holding that. I was doing my best to hold off to the springtime for that, but I see the way things are going. Somebody talking about Catholic. What the fuck is that? Yeah. That wall, that's the wall of Gog and Magog to keep the motherfuckers out, motherfuckers, and keep people in while they were whooping and killing them all over the fucking earth. That's not the Great Wall of China, you motherfuckers. That's a made-up narrative. When I tell you that the Shemitic bloodline, talking about the 12 tribes, that only comes from one motherfucker. We had our pale skin brothers. That's the reason why these motherfuckers knew these Turks, these, not even Turks, because they conquered that land, these Gujars, these Hindu-like motherfuckers, hybrids, went out. That's what Herzl was. Conquering the world, conquering the earth, slow and informed by things you know nothing about. I say Shana. That's darkness in my language. Ha-wa means light, energy. Ha-wa, like breath. You think this is a game? How long I've been doing this? Some of the people know me. Grew up with me. See, you motherfuckers is brand new. These some bitches on these platforms are scared as fuck. I offered them. I made suggestions. They're stuck in their little fucking world. They ostracize themselves. Isn't this about the time of revealing? Isn't that what it is? Revealing a whole lot of shit? I said I came to make some super babies. Dumbass women don't know no fucking better. So fuck them. That means I'll go fuck you too. Now you're left to your own fucking vices. Like you think you know everything. Still digging in the, how they say, digging in the crates. Green tea is phenomenal. Yes, my body doesn't take caffeine too well. That's why I have ginger, garlic, and cinnamon. Everybody's been listening to how the music industry has been hijacked. Well, of course it has. Who created country music? Who created punk rock, hip hop, love ballads, R&B, rock and roll? You have this little fake ass Jew. She's a columnist, a writer. She recently just wanted to debunk Babe Ruth being a Negro. Babe Ruth was a fucking Negro. I knew his half-blooded brother down in Jacksonville, Florida, who had off Orange Park Road going towards the mall, not too far from where I studied under Grandmaster Cam Lee, 5th generation Shaolin, real Shaolin monk. He's about 80-something years old, like my Uncle John Amos and Uncle Gary. Okay. I used to hang out down there when I was getting my low rider belt, going there to see what kind of, they did some outstanding work. You would think it's a dump. Oh man, they read all. Listen to me. That 72 Malibu Classic I had, convertible. Woo. And he was like, yeah, everybody knows Babe Ruth. His grandma, was a Negro. Well, that's how he talked, y'all. It didn't bother me. Okay? And you had this little fake Jew bitch who all of a sudden pop up talking about Babe Ruth, he was of German origin, blah, blah. Well, who were the original motherfuckers of Prussia? You see, this is what these motherfuckers do. They don't know how to stop. Look at how they're all over here in costumes with the name sheriff and on a badge, but they're ready to kill you in a heartbeat because they've been raised in that thing with you goyim, and they're the fake motherfuckers. But because you niggas lack the come together responsibility, you always hold yourself to some fake narrative. You won't bring your asses together to learn something for once and to be around something that feels something a little different. I bet some of you still walking around wearing synthetic shit, ain't you? I can guarantee you a bunch of you don't even go outside barefoot. And I'm talking about where it's nice at. And stare at the sun for at least 15, 20 minutes, 3 to 4 times. I was just out there sun gazing before I came on this motherfucker. When I took the garbage out, I walked to the dump. I'm surprised I didn't trip over my own 2 little feet. And these people watch and say, he's staring at the sun, looking directly. I never closed my eye. Got to the dump so I could see everything clear as fucking day. Put my shit in, turned around, and I had to walk back blind, eyes closed, because I wanted to come back and get on this live. And I do the rotation. I cup cold water. It helps the eyes to heal, but what you're doing is touching back in here. It's called the pineal, right? That's what they say it is. These motherfuckers make up words. It helps frontal lobe, the cerebellum, the correction, function. Man, that's a whole nother narrative. As long as you know how to breathe appropriately. But Babe Ruth was a nigga. Shit. God damn. But these motherfuckers can't help themselves. It's like they keep taking that fake white and great hope narrative. And what did the music industry do? They come along and they satiate you with a bunch of bullshit. They got children out here believing, just like these worthless ass professors and teachers. That's why I have more respect for the killing fields than anything else in the Khmer Rouge over there. Because the motherfuckers are working for these goddamn fake ass New Age Europeans. Yeah, it's their own fucking people. And they got tired of the shit. So what did the motherfuckers come and do? They made these deals, and these certain individuals who were secret service, young looking, took them peoples out there and started slaughtering them. It's part of the agenda. But they knew they had to do it because there was too many people who was going to do it any goddamn way. So they manipulated it. I don't get how shit really works, do you? It's bigger than that. I'm just throwing that out there so you can do the research and come across some other people who passed away who were part of that. there was this one woman who was notorious talking about how she led and how they collected the people. Who gets that kind of privilege to talk about it? She had no remorse. Here, at least the CIA and FBI agents, they have remorse for what they've done because they realize it's the end and they got to see that there's another story and they accept it because they didn't want to die. You can't make this shit up, y'all. But when you go against your own people, you're going to die anyway. I don't give a fuck what fake religion, who groomed you, nurtured you, raised you, and built you up to be some bullshit. And some motherfuckers like the Hollywood movies, you know what the purpose of that was when they're saying, I'll meet you in hell, Mickey Rooney, you know, I'll meet you in hell, blah, 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 all that violence, right? It's conditioning. And some of these motherfuckers have said that in the wars. I've heard people talking about, yeah, he just ran out there, man. He was pissed off and blah, blah, blah. I'll see you on the other side. No, that's not how it works, you dumb motherfucking retarded son of bitches. That is not how it works. You motherfuckers have been lied to so goddamn much. Now, I've thrown some scenarios. What if you're looking at yourself and everybody's a participant in their own cycle and you're laughing and joking? Well, not really, because you're bigger than that. But you're allowing yourself, that's the meaningless way we think here, all right? But you're allowing yourself in multiple existence. Let's say it's the creator. And how to get rid of bad blood within self, like purging and keep the good. Maybe get rid of all the good and keep all the bad blood. Who knows the direction, right? You motherfuckers are just disconnected. Y'all have a whole lot of information all up in this shit. It's in every strand that you are. I know y'all want to get into, like, you know, Abraham and Esther. I mean, what's that? Hagar, the three. Anyway, it's not about it being alive, but it's how the story has been laid in front of you. It's like they didn't want you to believe in dragons, but they want you to believe in dinosaurs. You got motherfuckers coming with little trinkets telling me they found in Virginia showing a stegosaurus and this, that, and other. That's not what they are. Giants are real. There were things long ago, look more different than you can imagine. But what you forget is all the fantasy you see has a real quality to it. What do you think is the purpose if you don't know shit, you can't remember nothing, you can't call upon old things, you can't put things together? That means that you're not the gods and the God killers are winning. That you're supposed to be. And you're listening to a bunch of fragmented knucklehead motherfuckers running around thinking they telling you something. And all they doing is based upon the scripted information these motherfuckers have perverted. How many people were y'all telling y'all about George Orwell, huh? And I came along and everybody said I was crazy. So it's not anybody holding the information I put back. If I wouldn't have been doing what I was doing, and like a handful of other motherfuckers, there would have been no Dane Callaways. There would have been no committee. There would have been nobody. If I wasn't getting them ass whoopings by Miss Winston and Mr. Thomas and Ed and all those guys telling me to shut the fuck up. And I didn't keep saying the shit anyway. There would have been no continued on and no, y'all motherfuckers been Moors and Muslims and all that other goofy shit. That's a creation of this very same fucking enemy. Guarantee. When I gave that little breakdown of Master Farad, who the fuck allows himself to be called Master with 40-something identities? And at the same time, Islam pops up, the Hebrew Israelite movement, certain sects of Christianity. Scientology is a government. Are y'all aware of that? Like Masons? First of all, the Masons today they're the Masons who keep the secret of the truth. Not all of them. Certain parts. Is that Prince Hall fucker? I already broke that down. I'm not going to go into that until you get around me. He's no different from Marcus Garvey, He knew who the fuck we was. And Hell Celestia. And there's other names. Now, those are the front row street motherfuckers. You don't get it, do you? You don't see no goddamn Native American. But there are a lot of brothers in Espanol, lower south, and this, that, and other. Those motherfuckers were brought here to conquer us, and they got their ass handed to them. So what they do? Because there was so less of them compared to the ones that went over and conquered the world, we fucked them up. And they gave them partial lands, but they took the children and says, no, we got to show them. And they had a plethora of Indian training schools later that would become boarding schools, which is all a complete lie, fabrications. And our great buildings of science and you know what I'm talking about. And they run around believing in that shit, just like them motherfuckers that have been growing up over there for 70 years, generation after generation. They believe they're fucking Jews. Yet a lot of them are converts and perversions. They don't know who the fuck they are. I don't buy much. This is a fact. Big Pontiac, what's up? P. Moses, what's happening? I'm a historian for a fucking reason. And a real one. Other people are well read or whatever the fuck. Stop paying attention to this goofy ass motherfucking music they call rap. That ain't no fucking rap. Who remembers what rap meant in the 1920s and 40s? It didn't have nothing to do with that. Baby, let me get my rap on. It was that shoo-ba-doo, wop-bop-ba-doo. You know, people don't even know shit no more. Rap ain't new. Just like breakdancing and up rocking, we just took it and we cultivated it with gymnastics, which they had that. Cycle repeating. If you go back 1,000 years, you'll see the real world. It's in us. It's in our DNA. Come on, people. I actually have people still hitting messages talking about you didn't invent. Motherfucker, go pick the book up. I'm not going to sit and debate motherfucker you when you were unworthy and you're not even a tenth of the fucking my existence. Fuck out of here. No, not the same blood or anything. The motherfuckers are so broken and so they don't understand our ancestors and experiments that they did that they should not have been fucking doing. And that's a fact too. Making these perversions. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, we want to come back and read. Today's supposed to be some holiday. I think a bank holiday. What is today? I don't know, these holidays. Y'all need to really leave these things alone, y'all. What's today? I don't know what the fuck it is called. You know I don't get into this stuff. What does it say? Well, it's supposed to be some kind of bank holiday or something? I don't know. If y'all know, then y'all tell me. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's the 19th. Oh, President's... Oh, fictional President's Day. Okay. It's got all the world, that's another predictive program. And they knew by doing what they do, by having these actors go at each other, well-spoken and prompt etiquette, or practice in the mirror, you know they can keep people divided. That's how snappy and smart they are. So it shows you that a lot of pale skins are dumber than a motherfucker. They don't even know that. I ain't say all. Still got a lot of your brothers out here, you just don't know who they are. And a lot of these liberals, they're the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen on this planet, man. I don't know. I'm not into politics, but I can call a spade, a motherfucking ace a ace. You dig what I'm saying? You liberals are some of the dumbest. I don't know how they did. Actually, I have an idea. I've shared resourceful information. Okay. That y'all keep getting that big ass L. That just keep getting wound up. Y'all is the dumbest motherfuckers I ever seen. I don't say that with enjoyment. Like I say it with lightheartedness. That's a form of dark humor. Oh, poor children. Oh. Anyway, when I come back to read, we're gonna read some of that because somebody was asking me about it, and I says, you know what? We're going to read a little more of this, The Science of the Sacred Secretion, to give you a little more insight. There's plenty of tea back. Go back and watch the videos. And if you think you know it all, don't bother. And then Path of Souls, I was reading that last night with my little 2 1/4 glass of wine. I woke up, I had to dump it because, I don't drink. I just can't. I don't like it. If I had company, I drink. But Path of Souls, I was reading this last night and doing my best not to tear it up. But you can see already I was cracking it. I'm sitting here, I don't read like this. But I was doing my best not to mess the book up. I don't have another one of these, so, Gregory Little by Andrew, afterwards by Andrew Collins. Pretty damn good. Okay? It's not the greatest writings, but it's good. Remember, there's puzzle pieces everywhere about who y'all are, what you're capable of, things you should pay attention to, and what you really should be careful of. Okay? So I was looking at, because y'all remember I did the little thing on Black Swan event. So I also I just kind of ran through this real quick, just no speed reading shit like we learned in the 80s. From medieval Christian to extremists and back, excuse me. It's a lot of information here of how you're being sacked upon. It's just amazing. And you're seeing the Black Swan, what they're talking about as far as the pandemics and everything, man. We just can't predict. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. It's you still caught up in the crosshairs of deliberate persuasion. Can't see it because you holding on to shit you believe fits you. When it's either 3 times too big or motherfucking 3 times too small, and it don't really fit. All right? But the impact of the highly improbable by Nassim Nicholas Top. And there's 2 other books I got of his. He's a questionable motherfucker too. He's a Jew, or Palestine, Arab Jew. All right? And but very informative, brother. Very informative. There's no hate. Had somebody get upset. You good? I said, oh, you one of them fanatics? Let me tell you something, man. You can take Islam and shove it up your ass. Now, I know the true root of Muhammadan and what happened to the individual and why. The fact that he was illiterate and couldn't read or write, right? Illiterate. And he was angered at what was happening to the original people. So the Jews had to spend a different name. And the Vatican, based on the fake-ass palace of kingship, decided, as they were slowly taking over, to change the narrative. And after the wars that these Guzars become who you think they become, Turk and Persia and everywhere else were conquering, the Byzantine Empire and everything else, changing the narrative of Tartary, rewriting it. Took a whole bunch of children, just like your children who want to be gay and everything else based on chemicals, poison and everything else, and made them believe in a religion that never existed. And they gave them false gods and prophets. They even changed the images 25, 30 years ago where they had to look Arab when they were always midnight fucking charcoal black. So I gave him the smoke he needed and said, if you look, this is where I live at, brother. Come and see me. This ain't no motherfucking Iron Man shit. I'm different. That's all I'm gonna say. You just better be prepared when you show up with bad intentions. Anybody else get that same fucking tension? It's not a game. This is not a game. We're revealing things, right? Either you want to learn to walk upright, be steadfast and secure, and be able to walk beside your brothers and sisters. Or you want to stay the imbecile, the monkey, the coward, the piece of excrement that they have made you out to be, and nothing more than a plaything. And what's so shocking is the Negro in this land, I got to call you a necromancer because you're a puppet of death. A dead puppet. That's fucking language. Anyway, you're the last ones to be hit with this shit. How the fuck y'all fall so fast? Oh, the story about certain people made to go to sleep, that's old. That is nothing about today. No. They fucking make sure that when you come into this world, they stopping everything and fucking with your functions. Ergo, why so many sisters have been having babies at home. And the fake ass government breaching the contract thinking they can go and take the baby. That's because you shouldn't have gotten married under the guise of their fake ass marriage system. Because you no longer belong to yourselves. You make a contract, even though they can't keep theirs. But if you don't know yours and you come running around talking about you African American, if you African and you American, they have contracts with Africans where the police really don't have no jurisdiction over you. But you're too stupid to know that because now they got a whole lot of dumbass police who don't even know about those because their agenda must be fulfilled. Now, if I'm wrong, please enlighten me and say it. There's a couple of ex-police officers in here. Say something. Speak the fuck up. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't come with your feelings and emotions. Let me know. God damn it. Policies and procedures have nothing to do with law or the Constitution when the majority of niggas don't know it in the first goddamn place. Right out the back, that means the whole system is moot. So you got these fake-ass musicians and fake-ass Hollywood. Even the music they play in the movies fucks you up. Have y'all ever paid attention to the hard beating in the theater? Boom, you know, Star Wars. And boom. You know what that's doing to you? You're going, oh, I feel it. It's fucking you up, you dumbass. That's the 808. 7 what? 50 what? And then when the 440 is hitting you, and you got those different music they call compositions that got some of the worst fucking sounds, but you believe it sounds good because you've been conditioned to believe that with the 808 dropping in the back. It's literally taking years off your fucking physical life. Now you might start thinking twice about going to these fucking movie theaters, huh? You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It was better at the drive-in. They had to get rid of those because it wasn't working. You put the little thing on your window, you hung it up, and you had the windows cracked. So you didn't have this, you had this different environment. And you had all these souls sitting around you, the source of energy. You're stronger in numbers. And you was in a dirt lot. And your sneakers weren't made in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and the Philippines. That means it didn't have no synthetic. It still had cotton and wool with real rubber soles. You want to prove me wrong? Challenge me. Fat checkers, where you at? Come on. Please do. Fucking challenge me, motherfucker. Where you at? So the music industry plays a big role. It's fucked you up. It's fucked your children up. And because you want to call yourself parents, you know, you bring them into this world. You think it's because you fuck and you make this baby. You didn't make it. You conceive something that already existed. I told you to look. There's this light that happens when the seed and the egg hit. That's the terms they use. This is light, as bright as the sun. Same one that happens when you go out. Maybe they're able to see it now. It gives up that 7 ounces, just as it consummates 7 ounces in that little embryo. Oh yeah, you didn't know that. Then you carry it. And it has all your memories in it. Then it comes into this world all cold, with strangers with negative energy around it. Fucks it up because it knows so much. And they cut it off. That's supposed to stay there. That's a tree. Those are vines and leaves. Earth, air, water, fire. And they cut it off. And they let the little piece dry up and fall off. That thing. There's no more information. And then they go, hey, we got another slave. And the first thing those sick bastards do is like it's going to protect them for something. And y'all listen and believe these motherfuckers. Now you got generations of fucking and making babies. That's so they can see if the shit works and stops them from having babies. You didn't figure that out? Everything's a puzzle piece. They're very particular. I wanted to say particularly peculiar as far as your existence, but how can y'all not see this shit? How can you not figure it out and put it together? They had the most easy thing to do with me. They could have just did one thing. Could have went about my fucking business. Just watched and laughed. Because y'all know I didn't really give a fuck about doing this. And yet you still got the little Goombas thinking they're finding something that the paranormal, there's no paranormal bullshit. There's existence and there's no existence. There's made up and then there's, you see what I'm saying? The world is full of a bunch of dumbasses. Your world they created. Just dumb. Anyway, that's enough for me. I want to go ahead and make me some blueberry and apple flap fucking jacks. I might have another glass of green tea, and that would be just a little too much for me. I love you motherfuckers. I just wish y'all would snap about your little ego-driven, think you know every goddamn thing, and blah, 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 and dismissal and denial shit. You got some old heads that know some shit, and they got to be careful. They have to be careful. No, they don't. If they would change the parameter and how they move and how they think and how they look at things and know really what they're capable of, there's no such thing as careful. Y'all know that, right? Then they say karma's a bitch is like a saddle. Sometimes you sit on it and the motherfucker buck take you for a ride. Yeah. Karma's a bitch. But it works all in every direction. And y'all need to stop playing around in Pandora's box. Y'all remember me I did the little video on Pandora's box. I gave you a little eye opener. They're always showing you the Kwisatz Haderach and this, that, and that. And the sounds and vibrations, light encased in a square. You don't even get it. You don't know what pi 33 and the angles and all that shit. You never put it together when they're giving you the magic of so-called numbers, but they can. I can't say everything on here, man. We'll let the motherfuckers who keep fishing keep giving you the puzzle pieces. You just got to pay attention to them. And somebody will say, well, yeah, why I just can't say shit on here. It's not beneficial. To what? Look, to stroke some of you motherfuckers that don't know nothing so you can run back talking about something with your little fake ass little circle and think you got something, stroke your ego like, bleh. I've seen that just too many fucking times. Anyway, I hope that was good enough information. Stop paying attention to these worthless ass niggas in this music industry. Industry, motherfuckers. You see what it means, right? You part of an industry? Huh? Stop giving them the breath of fucking day. And now they're talking Beyonce is supposed to be doing country music. I don't follow these motherfuckers. You just can't help but see some of the things some people say. And I'm not going to research that bitch. I don't give a fuck about her goofy ass. I have no respect or anything. I don't have no feeling emotions for any of these motherfuckers. You motherfuckers should be paying attention to what your children playing. Because I've heard some grown ass so-called folk, and I'm gonna finish with this. I'm finished with this. Say, well, we can't control that. Oh, these are the laziest, most dumb. These are the same motherfuckers smoking a big ass blunt, drinking, woman getting fucked by different dudes. I mean, right now that's the thing going. How many bodies you got? Can you motherfuckers get any dumber? Benzino crying on motherfucking Drink Champs. Me, Snore, and Big Jersey, we know that nigga. Punk ass nigga. I think Corey Ray was a boy. This nigga done sold out, been with trannies down in Florida and everything else. Fuck Benzino. This nigga wants to be relevant because of the music he did with the little goofy rap he still pushed through because he whopped motherfucking. Listen, fuck all of them. Where I come from, everybody could have been in fame. Everybody, school, performing arts, movies, all that, where I'm from, big time. But it means that you still are devoid of your existence, the truth of who you are. Fake Jews up there playing on Eagle Rock Reservation like they're us. See, y'all have a hard time grasping this. And the majority of us came from down south. A lot of us were first generation born up north, but it was with a different purpose. Because now the system of fake medicine was really on a roll, they started giving blockers and shit. fucking us up. So we couldn't take on our true motherfucking role. And then when we started to take on our true role, some of us in our perversion, just like in ancient times, and same today, chose to go the other route. But some of us had to be beat to keep us in line. Some of those parents were scared of us too. My mama was very scared of me. This little fucking thing. For 6 years, just fucking me up. Well, really less than that, but I thought of 6 years as an equivalent number. 6. And y'all just don't get it, I know. It's not meant for you to get it. But it's for you to know. They call you the X generation because they were supposed to X you the fuck out. And then they gave you all the shit based on your history of what you're supposed to accomplish. The X-Men. Problem is, those stupid motherfuckers were still digging up dirts and mounds, experimenting and creating shit. They got caught up in this shit. Wanting to keep certain gates open to bring in some more of their things and not realizing that there were things that were already here waiting for them. That's all I can say about that. But hey, believe what you want. I'm gonna shout y'all off and get the fuck out of here. Yo, it's a lot. What's going on? What's happening, beloved? Mikey Cox, Marcus Williams. What's up, beloved? Three Peters, Grand Ascension. You already know, beloved. Snoop. Hey, what's going on? That's my baby girl, y'all. Take care of my girl if you ever see her. You hear me? That's my number one. Herbo. What's going on, beloved? Original Lone Wolf. What's going on, beloved? I gotta find out. I don't know if I gotta see what Tribe Biz found out. He was supposed to have went out there and did a video. I meant to chat with him. I'm going to see what he found out, what's going on with some of those Venezuelans and stuff like that. But anyway, I thought you was going to do a live on that, brother. Original Lone Wolf. Let me know if you're going to hit, throw something out there, beloved. Excuse me. It's the DOC. That's the one. And when he spoke them truths, see, it's fucked up, There was 1 or 2 unique visitors a day, and the site operator wanted, thank you. Oh, then, yes, there's a place to share mixtapes, but was perverted by, yes, shortly after with annoying, yes, that's right. P. Moses, what's going on? Peace, love, and light, beloved. What's happening? Kill Meal, what's up, beloved? Yeah, man. Yo, y'all see his videos, new one about the Chazars? That shit was a banger. And Delusions of Humanity got one. What's wrong with y'all? Like, subscribe. I Am Baby Girl Slaughter has a Facebook channel. All right, so you go and check her page. She has a Facebook where she reads and everything like that. Support each other. Come on. Nobody's bigger than nobody. We're all the same. Yo, check out that one. That's a good one, y'all, man. God damn. Boy, we be putting it together. I love that. It's the bloodlines, man. P. Moses, what's going on? What's going on? Much love and respect. What's happening? Grant wanted us to be phony and blend in. Yes, they wanted to keep us silent. They were afraid. Seed of Cain. Yeah, but you gotta remember there were 4 brothers too. How come they never talk about the truth of the sisters? That's when you really start delving into the serpent people. That's a whole nother narrative though. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Big Pontiac. What's going on, beloved? Doo-wop music. I don't know, Dr. Moreau. People don't want to hear it. All based on the reality and the truth. Alicia and Cooper. What's going on, beloved? What's happening, bro? Yeah, man. Anyway, I appreciate everybody taking the time to listen to me rant and rave this AM. It wasn't to grind my gears. This is I'm tired of this fucking music industry. And when are y'all going to get tired of it? How come we ain't acting like everybody else? Motherfuckers should have been destroyed a long time ago. They should have been torn down. Now, I don't advocate violence, but goddamn, it seems to be a whole lot going on, don't it? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, a soul for a fucking soul. That's what they say. Right? If you see any nigga walking with high heels on, ain't like back in the 70 platform shoes, that's a whole different ball. But that was to actually take you further away from the earth and its connection. Don't believe or don't think that you know. Research it. All right? See you all here shortly.